All right, mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Big shout out to everyone that is listening to Jrod on point. Thank you so much for everyone that is here today. Big shout out to Amy Conway. Big shout out to Lucy Lou, Lucy Morning, Stan Haley Fitzgerald in the building. Big shout out to everyone. Thank you for the sound check. Thank you so much. Big shout out to Twizzle Stick in the building. Thank you so much for being here. Very appreciate it. We got the guys in the building. We're about to have conversations today. Topic, topic, topic. Idaho full Bryan Kohberger case, DoorDash driver, second DUI arrest body cam. I wonder when it was the first DUI arrest. Can you hear me? I know you can see me, but can you hear me? Can you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth on my radio shit? I'm on my radio shit. You know when the cameras are shut off, I get loose. You know when the cameras are off, I get loose. Can you hear me? Because I hope you could hear me in this wonderful, magnificent morning. Can I get an amen? Amen. Big shout out to everyone listening. You listening to the host of the most, team to the tango, the gene to the Django. Is the JRODONPOINT. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's Jrod on point. Big shout out to everyone in the chat. Piggity, pa, pipa, piggity, pa. Familia. Piggity, pa, pipa, piggity, pa. Listen, you know it's a long intro because listen, man, I did not have this schedule at all. I was just falling back, mind my business like it ain't shit. Do what I do. A day. And something hit my timeline. It's like, oh shit. I'm gonna get to the chat. I'm gonna get to the chat. Charge it up though. Charge it up. Charge up the chat. By the way, moderators, we got the chat for 5 minutes for all the newcomers, especially if Christy Nevada wants to pop up. She get the opportunity to pop up and come into the chat and have conversations with us about her body cam footage. Big shout out and it hit different. Big shout out to Christy Nevada, new content creator. Please make sure everyone go and hit the description. Her link is in the description, her channel, and the full body cam footage. The link is in the description. And if I'm not mistaken, we have it on the chat too. We have it on the chat. Yeah. We have it on the chat. Please make sure I'm a pin it. I'm a pin it on top. It's ping on top. Please make sure to subscribe to Christy Nevada. Make sure y'all do that for me, please and thank you. We share you on top. We gotta show appreciation to content creators that are putting the work. It don't matter how big you are, big or small. You put in the work in YouTube true crime. We need to shout you out. This is a big content creator on the small channel. I'm humble as it is. It's Jrod on point. I am him. I just gotta say I am him. Big shout out to Lucy Lou. Big shout out to Lucy Morningstar, one of the hottest, newest content creator in the YouTube true crime hemisphere right now as we speak. Future and many big channels of content creators that these days today are the hottest. So big shout out to them. They already know who they are. We don't need to keep squeezing it. We don't need to squeeze them. We don't need to keep squeezing the juice. Squeeze the juice into it's nothing left. I'm on my bullshit. I'm on my radio shit. Let me cook. Listen, let me cook. Big shout out to Lucy Lou Morningstar. Big shout out to Amy Conway, boss lady on the chat. Please make sure don't get it fucked up. Big shout out and it hit different to the sister from Costa Rica. It hit different. Big shout out to the CEO, boss lady in the chat, Amy Conway. It hit different. Please make sure everyone go and subscribe to her. Stop playing games. Big shout out, and it hit different. When we have to shout out Twisted Stick, legendary Idaho full Bryan Kohberger case attendant. Nobody had the squeeze of that juice like Twisted Stick. Big shout out, it hit different. I probably just gonna drop the I'm just probably gonna drop the link in a little bit. I just let me cook. I wanna drop the link in a little bit. Listen, I would love to have Lucy Lou and Twistle Stick on the panel. Listen, that'll be honorary. That you know what I'm saying? It hit different when we got the hottest in the chat. Big shout out to all of y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Very so much. Appreciate it. Yes, Christy Nevada, small content creator, doing the great work. Let's make sure, please, everyone go and subscribe to her. Big shout out. That's why I have the chat for 5 minutes. You know, one or two trolls might squeeze in, but smoke him as soon as you see him. Have no mercy to their soul, because we are not Jesus. We're trying to be as his image, created as his image, but you will never reach his highness. So soon as you see a troll, smoke him like you own him. Just let him have it. Just welcome them. Listen, welcome them, baptize them with fire. In the name of Almighty True Crime, stop playing with me. I'm cooking though. I am him. I told you, it's a problem when the camera is shut off. I cannot give you this shit for free like that. It hit different. Big shout out. Today's topic: Idaho full Bryan Kohberger case. DoorDash driver second DUI arrest. Body cam footage. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. This lady looks shady though. Is it me? Is it me? Listen, I gotta get to the chat. I gotta get to the chat. Listen, if you're with me, I gotta get to the chat. Chat. Brigadee, pop, brigadee, pop. Family, listen, give it to me. Stop playing. Hit like, subscribe, share the content. Tell you people to tell their people, to tell their people of their people, neighbors on everyone, Mookie and them. You tell them Jrod Point is here. We're gonna talk about it. We're talking about Idaho full Bryan Kohberger case. We're gonna be here for a minute. Hopefully you got time, because I do. I don't know what you got going on, but I know what I got going on. So hopefully what I got going on, what you got going on, it hit different. I got some voice though. I got some voice left for those that actually give a fuck about me. I'm getting some voice back. The lime is doing good to me though. The lime is doing good to me though. What I mix it with is what is killing me. But listen, that lime is so delicious. So listen, it does good. It does good. Yeah, it does good to the throat. Pulse, no D, no doubt. Yeah. I'm on my radio show. I told you he's different. I gotta keep the camera off, because these shit's too worth of it. It's like, can I give you this shit for free? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I know I'm teasing you about the chat, and I haven't get to it. I know. I'm on my bullshit today. I'm on my bullshit today. I am. Listen, I want to shout out everyone that hit the Cash App. Big shout out to everyone. Again, it's not mandatory, but every time that you do send a Cash App, you're only helping a good channel and a family to grow. Thank you so much. Big shout out to everyone. You know who you are. You know who you are, that you keep me here, and I appreciate you support and love, and I appreciate you and loyalty. Thank you so much through thick and thin. We're here. Thank you so much for the Cash Appers. Big shout out to the Cat Chappers. Thank you so much, Barry. I appreciate it. Amy Conway's gonna switch her phone. That was a long time ago. Big shout out. Doing great. Please, Amy Conway, advise to everyone to please advise and recommend it to please make sure to hit the like, subscribe, and share. Just share the content. Just share the content. Put a little DNA on the like button. We do promise, we do certify, we do actually confirm to all our capabilities that we will not, and I say we will not utilize IgG techniques against you. I swear I'm not crossing fingers. So what else we got here in the chat? Let me Conway. Amy Conway, a Kiki, Amy Conway and family. Yeah, that's great. Yes, great. Yeah, big shout out to Meg P. Big shout out to Meg P. Big shout out to Meg P. Getting a lot of shout outs in the chat. Big shout out to Meg P though. Bang bang. In my opinion, if you ask me, dude, that DoorDash lady looks shady to me though. Like, I cannot, like, I'm a be gentle. I'm a be nice. I'm a be nice. I promise I will be nice. I'm not trying to be rude. Listen, today I don't feel like to be rude. But in my opinion, just taking a look at the background check, right? And basing on my visual take on what I have seen this far, in my opinion, that lady's not a cookie cutter, regular lady of her age, grandma, making dinner, you know what I'm saying, rubbing her man's feet, you know what I'm saying, having cookies in the oven and shit. You sick, she cook you a soup. I don't see none of that shit in this lady though. Am I wrong for saying that? Can the chat tell me if I'm wrong for saying that? If I'm wrong for saying that, please tell me. We all have traumas though. We all have traumas. I have trauma. Tweezel got traumas. Lucy got traumas. Amy got traumas. We all got traumas though. But we cannot excuse ourselves in the way that things that, you know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people going to put themselves into certain things, right? We cannot give an excuse and a cop out to people that take certain decisions on their life, right? Because if you take the decision, if you took the decision and you got consequences out of that, that's your problem now. Don't put that on the side of I'm traumatized because I went through this, but you do pick and choose to go through that. It was your option. That was your chosen to do that. So you cannot include those things, certain things on the trauma side of things, which we all understand. The trauma side of things, we all understand. but if something happened to you that traumatized you, and it was something that you don't have no control of, that is something that is just either an accident or something that you was not expecting, and you was living a regular life as a regular civilian, not breaking the law, doing good things, going to work, taking care of your family, nose clean, and all this other shit. Then if you that type of people, all right, cool. I give you all that traumatized shit. Like, listen, for years and years to come. PTSD and all that other bullshit. But if you're in drugs, like, because you decided to, be in drugs and leave the street life, and you're going through shit because you picked and choose the streets instead of keeping your nose clean, if you go through shit, I cannot call those type of things that it comes out of your decision an excuse for you to take more bad decisions, using the excuse of being traumatized because decisions that you took, you dumbass. I can't do that. I'm too grown for that shit. I've been in the street. I was born and raised in the streets. I cannot cut people or break or give no passes on that shit. Listen, I could be, born and raised in the hood. I could be the worst motherfucker ever in the history of humankind. And guess what? I'm a good dude. I'm a good dude. I'm a family man. I'm family orientated. I was born and raised in the streets. Bang, bang. What are you talking about? So, in my opinion, in my living, in my truth, I cannot sit here and be like, yeah, that DoorDash driver, you know what I'm saying? She traumatized, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? It's certain things in life though that I can't. Oh man. But we're gonna look at the footage, right? And it's something very important that we need to consider on that footage that we're gonna watch. Big shout out and they hit different. What we got another one of the hottest content creators. Pause, no, didn't know, doubt, primo, all the way from the motherland, true crime land. Big shout out to Kane, be dispersed. Big shout out to Kane, Kane in the chat. Kane in the chat, go and subscribe to Kane. Stop playing with him. Stop playing with Kane. Big shout out to Kane. Subscribe to Kane. Please make sure everyone vote on the top. But we were talking about, in my opinion, the DoorDash lady looks shady to me. I might get to the chat. It's just my opinion. I just want to know if the chat feel how I feel. I want to connect. I want to connect. I want to know how everyone feel about this situation. This is very important. The Idaho full Bryan Kohberger case. Kane, primo, familia, how you doing? Big shout out to you, man. I'm gonna hit the link. I'm gonna send the link in a little bit. Let me cook. I'm just warming up right now. I'm just having a little introduction to get everybody acquainted, get everybody warmed up in the chat. I think in this one particular topic, we have a lot to talk about. We do have a lot to talk about. Please make sure everyone subscribe to CHRISTY Nevada. It will be very appreciated. New content creators, you put in the work. Please make sure everyone go and show love and support to CHRISTY Nevada. Make sure that you let her know that you're coming from Jrod on Point and you are the On Point family, and she's very welcome. You know what I'm saying? We just want to make sure we welcome content creators, and we change something about the true crime community that we seen that is wrong about all the content creators, not supporting all the content creators, or big content creators not supporting smaller content creators that actually are cooking way better than big content creators out there. You know what I'm saying? So while they try to keep their communities of big content creators together, guess what? We are leaking into the scene. We are actually squeezing ourselves into the niche. We really doing this thing. We talking about it. We're being about it. We're bringing the best takes, the best topics, the best conversation, the realest conversation that you could ever have with any other content creator out there. It's no gimmicks. It's no hype. It is what it is. I am him, and you are listening to Jrod on Point. I'm very happy to be here with you in this amazing morning. Today is 2:15 a.m. in Ohio. Let me know if you're in Ohio, if you could feel me right now, early morning. We're in Ohio, you know what I'm saying? It hit different. I don't know what you're doing right now, but I hope that you are here with us listening to Jrod on Point. Topic: Idaho full Bryan Kohberger case, DoorDash driver, second DUI arrest, body cam. I wonder when the first DUI arrest was. I wonder. I really wonder around when. Around when. I might have the teeth, but why I'm gonna do that? Well, why I'm gonna do that this early? Huh? Am I do it all? Am I here to do it all? No. No. I'm counting in a lot of content creators out here. You know what I'm saying? Amy Conway said, boom. In my opinion, Thompson strikes again. Fabricated witness. Deal made with Molly Holly. Okay. We could call her Molly Holly. Molly Holly. Yeah, Shane. Molly Holly. Thompson has her ass. Boom. I think, listen, if you ask me, Amy Conway is dropping U's in the chat, though. Amy Conway is dropping U's in the chat right now, though. You see, the problem that they have is Ray. That's the problem that they all have to deal with at some point in this case. Due to if Ray have proof of BK being in Washington at the time of death that the state tried to imply. If that lady pinpoint visually anyway, anyhow, Bryan Kohberger, or saying that I know that was Bryan Kohberger's car, even though I didn't see Bryan Kohberger, but I know for a fact that's his car. And Ray put Bryan Kohberger in Washington, miles away, while this lady saying this. Listen, if this lady thought she got problems, she gonna have 99 problems, and her lies are gonna be one. Bars. If she thought that she had problems already and she doing this to try to alleviate her problems in the legal way, helping the prosecution on some bullshit so the prosecution help her out with her legal status, if she say any lie on the stand for the prosecution, and Ray with modern day data, without any type of doubt, tell the whole world Bryan Kohberger was nowhere to be found around this house. As a matter of fact, he was still in Washington, driving the opposite way. For a fact, if Ray say that and he got everything to prove it, you know how much people is gonna get indicted, including law enforcement, probably the prosecution. Or if anyone within that circle, gets indicted with handcuffs, you know they're snitching the whole thing. I'm gonna tell you right now, they're only waiting for someone to get busted and confirm lying. So at some point with that, when someone, and believe me, it's gonna happen, is in crash course right now as we speak. By the time the court put hands on proof that someone was lying, people gonna get indicted. This bar is gonna be people. Listen, it's gonna be the biggest scandal in the whole Idaho. It's gonna be crazy. Amy Conway, mom, in my opinion, she never saw BK, but drug charges, problems, 3 young kids. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying. Getting yourself into certain situations in life and then trying to get away with it, like not get away with it, but try to have some kind of mitigation to make your personal situation, to alleviate your personal situation, far as its legal matters and whatnot. And then you accept the deal with the prosecution. Like, listen, we need to put you at the crime scene. You're gonna do this for me this one time, and I'm gonna help you out. We will make everything go away if you do this thing one time for me. Listen, we all know for a fact the other bullshit about Santa ordering food. We know for a fact that was a lie. It seems that Dylan Mortensen knows the DoorDash driver. Huh? Do y'all want tea? Then Dylan Mortensen called the DoorDash driver. I just want to say, for those in the back, did Dylan Mortensen call the DoorDash driver to her phone after the fact? I wonder if she called her before the fact. It's a shame, guys. They're really trying to do something that is not going to work. It's just not going to work. I really dare that lady to testify. And listen, I'm not trying to, oh, he intimidating the witness. No, fuck that. We ain't intimidating nobody here. I'm going to rephrase it. I bet you that lady is not going to spot. I bet you that lady is not going to ID Bryan Kohberger nor his car at the location. I bet you that the most that she could see, or the most that she could say, I seen the white Elantra, but you know, after y'all lock up Bryan, I put 2 and 2 together, and I thought that the white Elantra that I seen around that time was Bryan Kohberger, but I thought about that after y'all already arrested him. And it's like y'all said that Bryan Kohberger did it, right? I visualized a white Elantra around the area. Question: have you seen Bryan? Did you see Bryan Kohberger at the location? No. Was you able to identify Bryan Kohberger's car at that moment when you seen it? No. So what make you believe that was Bryan Kohberger's car after y'all arrested him? I remember he has a white Elantra. That's all you're gonna hear from this lady. Bottom line, this lady's not gonna ID Bryan Kohberger at the location. Do you think that if this lady was a witness, that it could spot Bryan Kohberger cold turkey at the location? Do you think that they wouldn't need Dylan Mortensen? As a matter of fact, do you think that if they included the garbage that is made up about Dylan Mortensen and that PCA, don't you think that they would have put Molly Holly on the PCA and Molly Holly's situation as the DoorDash driver, IDing Bryan Kohberger at the area, at the spot, which it would have get him cooked. The problem for them that that's not ever gonna happen. Like if they think that they're gonna be throwing smoke screens to our way, to make us believe that this lady is any relevant on this case, they have another thing coming. They have definitely another thing coming. But big shout out to everyone watching. It's Jrod on point. Very happy to be here. Today we're gonna watch this body cam footage from CHRISTY, Nevada. Please make sure that everyone go and subscribe to CHRISTY, Nevada. Please make sure hit the like on the video. All the links are on the description. Big shout out. It hit different. So without further ado, let's listen to what we got here in this body cam footage from Molly Holly. I think it doesn't have no sound right now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah.
You took a pain pill recently?
So right away, we could see that I guess they already got her outside of the truck, already having questions of if any type of influence, you know what I mean, far as his pills and whatnot. So they're already talking about drugs or whatnot. Let's see. Let's see.
She's gonna do the DUI. She hasn't done it in a while.
Unless you want it, but it's yours if you want.
We'll just do the possession if there is. That's fine. The other way? Yeah.
And what's your name?
What are we doing?
Is she already crying? Is she really crying? I want the chat to tell me if she's really crying or she's faking it. You only heard 3 seconds of her. God, leave me alone. I'm drunk. Leave me alone. Because that's all I hear. And with 3 seconds, 3 seconds in, I hear her whipping. And I see her face right now. And I could tell right now that she's faking it. In my opinion.
What's your name?
What are we doing?
Well, I was gonna ask you if you.
She asked her, what's your name? Molly Holly say, what are we doing? What are we doing? Instead of telling her name, she said, what are we doing here?
do some voluntary field sobriety tests.
I can do them, but I won't pass them.
Okay, why won't you pass?
Listen. Why you moving the floor? First and foremost, why you moving the floor? Listen. You could put me through any test right now. I'll tell you straight up. Any test you put my way, I will fail. Oh my God. She's looking at her with the face like, listen, She's looking at her with this face right here. She letting her know right there, staring at her face. Like, I thought that she was crying. Wasn't she was just crying right now? Was I right when I said that this lady was faking? Was I right when I said that this lady was faking? Because from being crying and oh my God, as soon as they ask you your name, you flip the switch and you're like, oh, but what are we doing? And it's like, oh shit, I thought you was crying.
Because I have fibromyalgia, I have arthritis, I have a lot of issues with my body. It's very broken.
Listen, this lady is telling her that she have all type of impediments, body impediments. Listen, I have a broken knee, broken ankle, broken back, broken neck, broken elbow, broken shoulder. I have a broken hip, broken toe. Listen, my pinky broke, my jaw broke, nose broke, eye socket broke. Listen, I don't care. Listen, any test that you try to give me right now, I'm disabled. I am disabled. And then you would think like, damn, these ladies on Social Security. The answer is no. You know what I'm saying? Like if you broken like that, you know you're on SSI. If you broken like that, yeah. I step on my own toes and I broke my pinky toe. It don't matter what. Listen, yeah, I know. Lemon and everything. Hold on, let me speed up the chat. It don't matter what type of it do not matter what type of test the government is gonna try to put this lady through. It's a no-go. She's literally telling you, listen, I don't know her medical record and I do not want to know. And again, I'm not doubting that she have all the impediments that she said that she have. I'm very sorry you're going through that. What a coincidence that you literally saying all those impediments while you facing a DUI test. It sounds funny to me. I'm sorry. I'm just him. School's you.
Okay. Nerve damage. I went through this before.
Okay.
She's like, don't you think that I already know I'm cooked? Listen, man. Stop being nice. Stop being nice. Stop being nice. I know I'm drunk. I know I'm drunk. It's like the second time, dude. You know me. You know what I do. I sip the gin and juice. Bars. I'm hurrying up in the chat. I'm hurrying up in the chat. I know I'm running late. Running late. But she's like, you just oh, look at that face. She's like, man, you got me, man. Stop playing with your food. Man, you know you got me. Stop playing with your food. Like, just put the handcuffs on me. Stop torturing me. Why you playing with my feelings? I'm a witness. Treat me nice. Let me go. Back to crying after acting tough and acting like, oh, but what you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing? I know Twizzle. It's like, listen, man, do you want me to do the Karate Kid and shit like that? No, I can't do it. At this point, only Karate Kid could do it. I cannot. Listen, I only have one leg. Lady, I could see two legs. Listen, that's a stick. Oh, really? Lift your leg, your pants legs up. Oh, you lying. You lying. Stop playing with me. It is. Stop playing with me.
And what
Is she mumbling? Is she mumbling? What she say? Hold on. Hold on.
Well, I was going to ask you if you do some voluntary field sobriety tests.
I can do them, but I won't pass them.
Okay, why won't you pass them?
Because I have fibromyalgia, I have arthritis, I have a lot of issues with my body. It's very broken. I have nerve damage. I went through this with Rodni last time.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I did not know though. I did not know. That changed a little bit things. I'm sorry. He said that her husband got shot 9 times. Yeah, that's sad. That's sad to hear that though. You see, it's sad to hear that though. You see, but then you wonder how that went down. You feel me? Then now you wonder how that went down, knowing that they surrounding themselves with street life. Again, we don't know what happened. We do not know what happened. But if that indeed happened, I could only think that that has something to do with the streets. You know what I'm saying? That had to be related with something that he might fucked up on. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. We don't know. It's just my assessment, seeing what I've seen already. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, Amy Conway said that, yeah, in my opinion, it has to be drugs. Again, that's our opinion. We're not saying that that's what it is, but for what it seems like, it could be. We don't know. What you saying? Can anyone in the chat could hear what you're saying? And I have headphones. That I think that's what you're really trying to say.
And what's your name?
Molly Migley.
No, I don't need to hear her name. I need hold on. I don't need to hear her name. I don't need to hear her name. I want no bullshit.
My boyfriend.
And then is that drugs or what it could be? Is she drunk or she on drugs? What you think in the chat? I'm not trying to sound cruel, but is it she drunk or is it drugs? Like, cause she's like, it's like she talking in tongues and shit. She in church or something right now. And I'm like, oh, here, like, is she really tripping like that? Like, come on, man, it's a DUI. Stop acting like, stop, shut up. Like, listen, be a woman. Listen, stop. You're making yourself look bad. You should know it's a but. You Twizzle said both question mark. I don't know. Well, hey, we don't know. That's the whole thing about it, Twizzle. We try to figure this out with some body language and stuff like that. You know what I mean? We just having a visual assessment to see if we could actually pinpoint what's the flaws. You know what I'm saying? So, but the only thing that I could tell right now, she's like, that's all I hear right now.
His truck, Jimmy.
Oh, okay. I understood truck and I understood Jimmy. I got that.
Jordan pulled me over again. Yeah, I'm in Walmart parking lot.
What you see? Why cops love to stop you in Walmart? Have you thought about that? Hold on, we need to talk about this for a second. I don't know if it has happened to you. I do not know. I don't know. Yo no sé. Yo no sé, señor. I don't know if it has happened to you. But why cops love to stop people and give people tickets, traffic stop tickets, and overall, it's like they prefer a Walmart parking lot to stop you like 85% of the time. I could be wrong. Comment down below in the chat or in the comment section.
The tags, and now they're DUI.
I'm just still on the
DUI
phone.
again.
510 step till you can
Same
hit the car.
stuff. Can you get
And she said, I bet you they ask her like, what happened now? Same stuff, like the regular. Uh, I'm trying to tell ya, trigger warning, I'm not your typical YouTube true crime content creator. Leave me the fuck alone. Be nice to me. I'm just here to analyze this as really as I could get. And it's not my fault that while I'm trying to be serious, I'm trying to be so serious. But then what these people do on camera, it forced me, it forced me to have certain type of opinions and certain type of hot takes and certain type. Listen, if you don't have a thick skin, you cannot be here. Obviously, I'm just letting you know right now. Trigger warning. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to be nice. Listen, YouTube is changing. You know what I'm saying? They don't want toxic people around here no more. So I have to change somehow. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to be toxic a little bit. I'm just saying.
here, please?
Molly did tell me about taking a pain pill.
No, I'm not.
Did she tell you what kind
I'm
of pill?
standing over here in Walmart parking lot. I was gonna take
Molly?
Ricky to the bathroom.
Did you say what type of pain pill it was? I'm sorry if I missed it. Was it
It was a
hydro?
hydrocodone.
Hydro?
Yes.
Was it a 5 milligram or a 3?
No, it's 10 milligrams.
Oh, a 10
I
milligram.
don't
Okay.
have a 3. I've been on
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Or a 3. They don't.
I'm sorry. I don't know my pain pills.
You think after that leg thing they would have, you'd be really familiar.
No, I try to use ibuprofen and
This is
Tylenol.
two different.
There's no way.
Jimmy, this is 2 different ones. Jordan's not talking to me. Please. Are you coming?
Hey Molly,
I'm
I
on
kind
the
of need your
porch.
attention.
I know. I'm just.
Okay.
He's coming. He is stage 4.
Like, I totally agree with Lucy Lou, though. I agree with Lucy. Like, you see, like people that goes through these type of situations in life, they need a lot of help. And that's 100% totally agreeable. Like people that, you see, even though that you put yourself in the situation that you put yourself in life and whatnot, it's always help available to help you to change your lifestyle. Because you have to change your lifestyle. Like, if you're fighting your demons with any type of drug or alcohol, you have to change your environment. You have to change your lifestyle. You have to change your thinking. You have to find different new avenues for you to change your life. But you have to change in the way you think. You cannot be fake and try to make it look like in front of people. Oh, she was in Walmart. She was in Walmart. I don't know if she was in Washington or Moscow. I think she was in Washington, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But she was in a Walmart parking lot. All this stuff is happening in a Walmart parking lot, though. Big shout out to Twisted Sticks. Big shout out to Amy Conway. Big shout out to Lucy Lou. Big shout out to Ken B. The Spurge. Primo. It hit different. But I totally agree with Lucy Lou, Amy Conway, and Twistle when when we know in the back of our head, like people that are going through the situations like this in life, they really need help. Like they need the help first and foremost from their own family members as a support team. When people don't have a support team from the family to pinpoint and understand what's the problem and how we're gonna go about it, is if it's really no family there or good friends, they're actually not doing those things. It is very hard for people that don't have those foundations. It's hard for people to change their life when everything around them is toxic, drug related, alcohol related, or street related. It's very tough to get out of certain type of habits, though. It's tough.
Or and cancer. He's dying. He's coming.
Can he drive?
He's having his friend drive him. He doesn't. Or no, he's probably. Are you bringing the Subaru? Okay, he's bringing the car. Yes, he can legally drive.
Okay. All right, Molly. Hey, we got time limits, okay? So can you do
I know he's.
So can you hang up the phone real quick?
Why can't I
can
leave
tell.
him? I told him.
I mean, he knows where you are and he's headed this way. There's not a whole lot of reason.
I would like to keep him on the phone.
Okay, you can put it on your car.
Here, I can hold it and
No,
talk to him.
I just want to keep him on the phone. This was.
Yeah, just put it on speaker.
That's
Put it
all
on
I
the hood.
want to do. Okay, that's
Hey,
it.
you can just put it on the hood.
I'm putting you
He
on
can
the
hear
hood of the car. Okay, they're gonna try making me. I gotta try and do this Friday thing again.
Okay, well, I'll stay quiet. Let it do it. You're okay, babe.
I told him that I can't do
You
it.
know you're fine. You know you're sober. God. No, you're okay. Don't worry. No, I know it's triggering everything. God, oh my God.
Do he know? Do he know that him saying that? Well, you know, you sober and stuff like that. The cops gonna know that he's lying. Soon as they test her at the police station, they're gonna know right away. Whenever they test her on the police station, like then her man was validating her like, yo, you know you sober, you know, don't worry about nothing, you know what I mean? I know. I think Twizzle. I think they were driving. Like I think they were following her. I think they were following her for a while. I think if I'm not mistaken, for what it seems like for that to happen, she had to be on the main road, right? And then probably something that she did, it caught their attention, right? And then I think she was either going to Walmart or driving towards the Walmart parking lot, acting like she's about to, you know, pull up on Walmart and do grocery shopping or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Try to act like a regular Jane type of thing. You know what I mean? Twizzle said she don't want no help. You see, it's some people that is like I was saying early, it's so tough for them to actually get out of certain habits, though. You know what I mean? It's tough for some people to actually get out of certain habits, man. It's certain demons about drugs and alcohol that it hits certain people different, though. It's certain people that could go cold turkey and just, you know, change their life and whatnot. But it's some people that they just get stuck in the thought, and it's really nothing that no one could do for them, because it's like, you know, can't say rubbing her man's feet. That was like when I was talking about that she's not like a cookie cutter. She's not like a cookie cutter lady. Like you could tell that she's not a cookie cutter lady. You know what I'm saying? Like doing good things for her man and shit like that. You know, we just heard from Amy Conway that her man passed away. We feel sorry for that. Even though, you know what I'm saying, we all fun and jokes over here, you know, but thoughts and prayers to, you know, his family and her family on that, though. Prayers for her too, you know, even though we cracking jokes here, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you know, we recognize, you know, the sadness of, you know, everyone's situation. And you know, yeah, life is not fair, but also you have to, knowing that life is not fair, you have to take those decisions to make sure that life is fair for you and your loved ones. Let's continue. Big shout out to Kane. Be the Spurge. Primo.
Right.
Please hurry.
Okay, Molly, you want to put that on the hood so we can get started? Sooner it's started, sooner it's over, okay?
It's not my truck, officer. It's his truck.
So the meth in here is not yours?
What meth?
The meth?
Dun 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 da 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 dun 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 dun. Can you hear me? She got her hand back like, what you talking about? What you talking about? What meth? Ain't no meth in my truck. What you talking about? You put that shit there. You put that shit there. What meth? What you talking about? 2 for 1 and 2 for 5? Huh? Huh? 2 for 1, 3 for 5? Huh? What you talking about? Meth? Where? I don't know. That's your shit. Listen, I never, this is a live reaction. This is a live reaction because I have not gotten this far on this video. I have not gotten this far on this video. This is a live reaction. Listen, I did not know that this video was about to, and I knew that he said DUI, but I did not know, and it hit different when I did not know at all whatsoever. I'm innocent. How you see that video? How you see that video of a puppy lifting his ears and looking to the side like, oh. Listen, listen, it was disturbing when when I heard the cop say, yo, what about this meth here? She like, well, fuck you. What? Meth? Who? You? Look at her hand, like from crying. Listen, from crying and all feel sorry for me. She feel like a victim right now. Y'all fucking with me. Leave me the fuck alone. What y'all doing this shit? Now you putting drugs in my car? Look at her putting her hand back like I thought she was crying again. She bipolar or something. Had to be. She had to be bipolar or something because I thought she was just crying right now. She again flipped the switch and she flipped this switch like, what the fuck you talking about drugs and shit? You planting drugs on me? Huh, officer? Officer!
It's his truck.
So the meth in here is not yours?
What meth?
So the meth here is not yours? I can't. I can't. Stop. Oh, stop tickling me. Oh, Lord. Why y'all do this shit? Why y'all do this shit to me? Why y'all do this shit to me? Why I put myself in these type of situations and like reactions that I cannot stop laughing? Like, you see that this is new to me. I hope this is new to you. Okay, so I don't feel awkward. What you say? Hold on, no, we need to see this shit live.
Okay, well, I'll stay quiet. Let it do it. You're okay, babe.
I told him that I can't do it.
You know you're fine. You know you're sober. God.
You know you fine. You know you sober. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry about none. It ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? It's his truck. Oh my God. I'm over here. I'm kind of like, I'm soaking it in. I'm soaking it in. Pause, no Diddy, no doubt. But I'm soaking it in right now. Cause she's crying. She a victim. She like the cops are fucking with me. I'm not drunk. I just can't stand in one leg right now. I'm hurt. Knee hurt. Listen, if I stand in one knee buckle. If I stand on one leg, you're gonna have to pick me up from the floor. But I swear I'm not drunk. I'm not high. Can't do it. Hold on. Remember, let's please keep it serious a little bit, okay? We're talking about a serious situation, all right? So please in the chat, best of your abilities, try to keep a poker face. You know what I'm saying? Like a poker face like this, you know, in the chat. Poker face like that. You know what I mean? You keep the please, you know, it's a serious situation, right? So right now, before I hit play, right, she's like, oh my God, you fucking with me, leave me alone, why you doing this to me, I'm hurt, give me a wheelchair now. And we are about to see how much of a switch this is gonna take. Turn, watch.
You know you're okay. Don't worry. No, I know it's triggering everything you've done. Oh my God.
Will you please hurry?
Okay, Molly, you want to put that on the hood so we can get started? And sooner it's started, sooner it's over, okay?
It's not my truck, officer. It's his truck.
So the meth in here is not yours?
What meth?
I'll be right there.
What are you talking about?
The drugs.
She like, huh? Huh? What? Drugs? What? Like, for real, it's not even funny no more. But that was a good reaction early, though.
What drugs?
Drugs in the car.
Search my truck.
Okay.
What drugs?
No, I was just clarifying.
What drugs?
If there was drugs, they're not yours, right? Okay. Just want to make sure.
Jesus. He's coming.
So he's like, because remember, he's on the phone and that his truck. So then now he's not going to come. That's why the cops said that. That's why the cops said that, because then now it's announced to the guy on the phone, which is the truck owner, that it was meth found in the truck. And then now, if the conversation stays in that manner, he's not going to come and get the truck. And then now they're going to have to go and chase after him and get him. So what they want the guy to come to the parking lot to come and get his truck and then confront him about the drugs. Wow.
Okay.
But the cop already fucked up. The cop already fucked up. He already announced the drugs. He already announced the drugs inside of the truck, though. You know what I mean? And he was on speakerphone and shit. So the guy on the phone, if he's smart, he know already that you know, she probably, we don't know, but she was probably making a run for him or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, that's what drug dealers do. They send the woman to like to make a play and type of shit. You know what I mean? Especially if the woman is a user, you know, she try to pinch it. She try to pinch it before, you know what I'm saying?
Drugs are not yours, just clarify.
There's still drugs in there.
Okay, there's no drugs. You know that for a fact.
Yeah, it's not my truck.
Okay. Wait, you don't know. Okay.
It's not my truck. I can't. God damn it.
Let's just take.
It sounds to me like they have dealt with her before about this. Like if you ask me, in my opinion, okay, and due to the background check, seems like, yeah, I know, I know. Twizzle is like, yo, this is like a fishing expedition, though. This shit cool. Hey, I appreciate you, Twizzle. I appreciate you having a good time here, though. I'm having a good time. Hopefully, you're having a good time too, having a conversation here. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much for all of y'all to be here today. Y'all listen to Jrod on Point. Thank you so much, so much. Appreciate it. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, whoever listens to this broadcast, they will understand the joke while talking about a very serious case, which is the Idaho phone Bryan Kohberger case. Hopefully, they could get the joke out of try to make this lady any type of reliable witness, because this could tell you that it don't matter if you was driving or you could be at work. This means that if you've been caught multiple times either drinking or driving or driving while the influence of drugs, you could be on the influence of drugs that November 13, 2022, while you was delivering food, you could be high. And Taylor's gonna ask you, do you got high that night? When was last time you got high before this event? And Taylor will cook if this lady with this face right here of guilt, with this face of guilt, if this lady dares to lie in court and say that that she could ID Bryan Kohberger's car, even though she didn't see Bryan Kohberger, but she 100% ID'd the car. Amy, if you ask me, translucent is a weirdo. We don't know if it's a man. We don't know if it's a woman. We only know about a picture and a voice changer. That's all we know. It's no face. It's no name. It's just someone with the name translucent that we don't fucking know who the fuck. This lady came out of fucking nowhere with the Idaho fall like these other weirdos, pushing all this weird information that don't make no fucking sense and don't attach to nothing. This is Coco for Cocoa Puff people that comes here to YouTube True Crime through the Idaho Fall case with no type of true crime background, no type of video before ever about any type of case, but you come out of the woodwork out of fucking nowhere with some Idaho Fall shit. And big shout outs to those that came out in the Idaho Fall case talking that good talk. For those like Lucy Lou and many others, they came out of the Idaho 4 and that really helping the case and talking that good talk. Big shout outs to ya. But for those that he came on the Idaho 4 and talking all that yak, all that crazy shit that he's being already debunked in court, come on, man. And then they don't stop talking the same shit. That's that toxic, weird people. That's what they are. All right, they got the 5 minutes of fame here. Hopefully they enjoyed that clip and you can use it in your channel. Make sure that everyone know that Jrod on Point mentioned you.
Take a step away from the bumper of the car so you're not leaning on it. All right.
I'm not leaving.
Okay, perfect. And just look right at me. Molly, I'm not going to make you walk. I'm not going to make you lift a leg. We have other tests we can do, okay?
Great.
All right. So I need you to stand with your feet together. Okay? Arms flat down by your sides for me. All right. Do you wear contacts or glasses?
I do.
You do? And you're not wearing them right now?
I have my contacts in.
You have your contacts in. Okay. And
They're really dry.
Okay. Any medications other than the hydro that you took?
I took a hydro. I took a cold medicine.
Cold medicine?
That's it.
Okay. When did you take the hydro? Ish.
I don't even know what time it is now.
Me neither.
7.
7 p.m.
Can I look at my phone and see when I was home?
No, that's okay. If you can hazard a guess, it doesn't really make a huge difference.
That's the problem. It was... I think, it wasn't even paying attention to the clock.
Okay. What about the cold medicine? Did you take the hydro and the cold medicine at the same time?
Cold medicine was
Okay.
this morning.
Anything else? You take a multivitamin?
No,
Okay.
not even my iron.
Not even a women's daily?
Nope.
Come on, Molly.
No, I don't.
We gotta take our vitamins here. Okay, so I need you to stand with your feet together for me,
I
please.
take other stuff because I have an immune deficiency.
Okay.
I ended up in a coma.
Okay. Kratom or anything like that? Okay.
I take specific ones because they help with my immunity. Garlic. It's my lung.
If you ask me, I don't think this lady wanna comply with anything the cop is talking about. I believe that this lady is like, stop playing with me. Listen, stop playing with your food. I can't comply. Can you just put the handcuffs on me and stop playing with me? I think that this is like literally what this lady's telling her without telling her, but the cop is like, nah, I really just want to fuck with you to make sure that I have enough on the camera to arrest you about what I want to arrest you about. You know what I'm saying? I think, yeah, I think, yeah. Listen, I just stepped on my toes. You see me. It was hard for me to get out of the truck. I'm just saying.
Lungs. I was in a coma
Okay. All right.
years ago.
All the way up for me. Hands by your sides.
Damn, Jimmy, get here, please.
Okay. And can you look at me, please?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so I need you to remain in that position until I tell you to move, okay?
I will do
All right.
my very best.
So I need you to look at the tip of my pen and follow the tip of my pen with your eyes and only your eyes, okay? Don't move your head at all.
Like right now, as we speak, she's not even looking up. She's not even looking up like she's supposed to. She knows she's caught. She knows she's caught. She don't even want she don't even want to do the test right. She's not even looking up like she's supposed to. She got her head down sideways, like, why do I have to look at this pen right now? You know you got me. Stop playing with me. Leave me alone. Yeah, it's the same people sending the emails though. They all in the beginning of the Idaho for Bryan Kohberger case. It's the same people sending me all those emails and shit that already showed to y'all a long time ago. It's the same people. They're all They all could be the same person for what I care. They all those accounts, all those names that you just mentioned, it could be the same person. Because that one person is crazy enough to do something like that. We already know this for sure, for sure.
Hush.
You turn your head straight for me.
Sorry.
There we go. All right. So you can stay in that position for this next one. Give me just a second. My kids took my watch off the charger, so I'm going to have to improvise.
Like, if you ask me, she have all the indications of a custody, though. For those that know what a custody is, only people from they have been on the streets while around the blocks will know what I'm talking about. But she gave all the red flags of a custody. You know how many custodies I have seen acting like that? And they all act the same on different type of situations. Like right now, she's in trouble. She got authority in front of her, the cops and shit. She's busted, she's caught, and she acting like that. She will act the same way if she owe money to the drug dealer. She will act the same way like that. And the drug dealer confronted her like, yo, give me my money and shit like that. She will act the same way that she's acting right now. I'm telling you right now, I know a custody when I see it in the far away. A custody is a customer. We just showed it custody. A custody is a customer. But we call them custodies in the streets. That's my custody, or you know what I'm saying? That's a custody. It's a customer, but it's kind of like a belittle short term. And just like, you know, it's either custodies or you call it fiends, you know, the fiends, you know, that's a fiend from the streets. Only people that has been on the block know what I'm talking about. A fiend. Like, she will be considered on my block. She will be considered a fiend, a custody. Why a fiend? Because she's fiending for it. That's why we call them fiends. We call them fiends because they fiending for it. They thirsty, fiending, thirsty, looking for it, searching for it, doing anything for it. They fiends. They put themselves in situations fiending for the shit. So that's why we call them fiends and custodies and shit. Let's continue. Yeah. Her behavior. That's what I'm saying, Amy. Her behavior, like in the way they act. You know what I'm saying? The way they present themselves, and also what they actually doing. The purpose of looking for drugs or fiending, doing anything for drugs or doing anything for a high and stuff like that. They fiending for it. So that's why they get called in the streets fiends. And like they are customers, they call them custies or cutties. In other words, a play. In other words, for hustlers in the streets, it's called a play. They are the play. They're about to make a play.
Okay, Molly. So for this next one, same position. I want you to tip your head back and close your eyes when I tell you to begin. You don't have to do it quite yet. Okay? Tip your head back, close your eyes, and estimate the passage of 30 seconds. When I tell you to begin, you don't have to start yet. Molly, you can look at me. We're not starting yet.
I know.
Okay.
Just wait for you to tell
Okay.
me.
So when I tell you to begin, you're going to tip your head back, close your eyes, and estimate the passage of 30 seconds. When you've hit 30 seconds, you're going to look back at me, okay? All right. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, I'm not going to demonstrate that one for obvious reasons. Okay.
This one's just fine.
All right, you can begin.
Twizzle, you know what they're doing? They're only delaying. You know what they doing right now? They making sure that they wasting time right now. They already know, like they really don't have to do these tests at all whatsoever, bro. Like, I don't know if you realize the lady's not even forcing it for her to do what she need to do on the test. You feel me? Like she's letting her do the test however she could do it. You know what I'm saying? And not even stressing about, because she already knows she's gonna get locked up for DUI, right? So what they doing right now is really not caring about the test that they're implying to her. What they doing right now is just literally just waiting for the owner of the truck to get to the parking lot. That's what they really doing right now. That's why you could tell that the test is weird, and it's not even like the lady's not even engaged or in the mood to like make sure that the subject, in this case Molly, comply. The other cop is not even in the way because the other cop already know what's up. You know what I'm saying? So right now they're just hesitating to put her on handcuffs because right now the guy is on the phone on speakerphone. You know what I'm saying? So they know if by the time they play it all out, he don't get there, they'll have to arrest her for the drugs in the car and DUI and all this other shit. And then they'll have to go and get the guy because the guy's not gonna come. He's on speakerphone listening. His drugs in the truck. They try to arrest her for DUI and all this shit. The guy's not gonna come. They already know, like, yeah, the guy's not gonna come. They just give him a little break to get here. If by the time we here playing with her, by the time we don't hear playing with her, he don't get here, then we just take her and book her for whatever we're gonna book her for. You know what I mean? Amy Khan would say, gotta say, Pullman cop seems very nice to her, especially the lady. Yeah, they seem nice though. Yeah, they seem nice actually. Yeah, they definitely seem nice though. I give you that 100% agree. I also agree with Lucy Lou because it's like at this point you could have just be like, listen, I'm not gonna say a fucking thing, just take me in. Bottom line, that's all she needed to do. Stop talking to the cops. Don't say one more motherfucking thing, and just giddy up, get handcuffs on, get to the jail, do what you need to do. But all that other like acting and try to make you feel sorry for me and like lying and just having a show, might as well shut up, be a big girl, shut up, and giddy up. Giddy up. That's it. Book me. That just shut up. Right now, she's like, hold on, look at her face. Right now, she's like, Jesus, help me. Jesus. Jesus. You said in the word that as long as I believe in you, have faith in you, you will rescue me from the darkest days. Where you at? I'm surrounded by demons. Jesus, help, 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 help.
All right.
Yes. real fast.
Why would you think that?
Did she really say, did I pass? Did she just really say, did I pass? Why she said that? Why? Chat, did y'all heard what I heard? She said, did I pass? And the guy was like, what make you think that you passed? Stupid. It's like I was just praying to God right now, and I thought I thought Jesus, where you at, Jesus? No.
Last time I got it perfect, so usually I don't get it right the second time.
Oh, she's saying, let's see, she's saying on her first DUI, she got it perfect. So how the fuck you got a DUI? Can you tell a pathological liar, not pathological lawyer, a pathological liar? Oh, in my first DUI, I passed the test flawless. So how the fuck you got a DUI? How the fuck you got arrested for a DUI if you passed that test perfectly? Stupid. Is it me? Is it me? Is it me? Can someone just correct me in the chat and tell me to shut up? Shut up, Jrod, shut up.
How'd you count?
In my head.
Well, I got that. What did it sound like in your head?
1, 2, 3.
All right.
You know that answer is straight up custody though. How you count? In my head, like simplistic, like very basic, like anyway, you know what I'm talking about.
And you're saying your body is in no condition to do any walking or standing or balancing?
All my
It's up to you.
joints are all messed up. My knees dislocate, my hips dislocate. I can't walk.
Okay.
Like everybody
I
else.
just want to give you a fair shot if you got it.
Yeah, I have my keys. That's where you put the truck key on. Is Aaron there?
Okay, Molly.
Great.
Molly, at this time you are under arrest for DUI, okay? I believe you're under the influence. Go ahead and turn around. Put your hands behind your back for me, please.
Please, can you put my phone? He's coming to get the truck.
Who is?
My boyfriend is his truck.
Oh. Well, this is a.
So if it's drugs in the truck, she's straight up snitching. Oh, this is the type of good citizen. This is the type of citizen that I like. You see, I like this type of citizen. She's the type of citizen that I like. She'll snitch on you in a second. She not playing no games. Like, listen, what you say drugs? That's not my truck. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, whose truck is it? Mike. She didn't say, I don't know. It just a guy gave it to me, borrowed for a minute. And no, she said name and everything. She's not playing around. She's letting you know if it's anything inside of that truck. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That shit not mine. I'm snitching. What you need from me? What?
Second time that you've been arrested for DUI out of it.
You said I wasn't arrested last time.
You were.
Oh, great.
Oh, bullshit. You see, she was acting to them like she didn't got arrested the first time, the same time that she's saying that she passed the test flawlessly. What? Okay, so if we're going to look at this, if we're going to bring this video, this footage in court for her credibility test, Amy Conway, if we are going to bring this footage to court, to the Idaho 4 for credibility test to see if the court of the jury could believe anything that comes out of this lady's mouth while in footage right now as we speak. is confirmed on footage that this lady is lying to the cops, and the cops are busting her right on camera, telling her that you lying. You did got arrested. You did caught a DUI. You did not pass the test flawlessly like you say you did. How the heck you gonna pass the first test when you can't even make the second test? But you pass it, but you pass it, but you pass it flawlessly when it was not even that long ago. So if we're gonna sit here and bring this lady to court to say anything in the Idaho 4 Bryan Kohberger case, this lady credibility right now as we speak live on Jrod on Point, she's caught and busted lying to authorities. What make you think that this lady in court is gonna tell any truth? This is why I wanted to be live today with Ja to talk about the topics that really matter in the Idaho 4 Bryan Kohberger case with Jrod on Point. Let's continue. Big shout out to the chat.
We're still waiting on blood results from that one.
I know.
So,
I know.
is there anything illegal in the truck?
Hey, Molly,
I want my truck.
Okay.
let me get through a couple of...
We're going to go ahead and run a canine around it. If it alerts to the presence of narcotics in it, it'll be seized pending the application of the search warrant. Do you understand that?
You need to talk to my boy. Jimmy, did you hang up the phone?
No.
She's saying, listen, you need to talk to my boyfriend. Jimmy, Mike, whatever his name is, the owner of the truck. You need to go and talk to him. She just said literally right there, you need to talk to my boyfriend.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. Jimmy, we're going to tow your truck, so don't worry about coming and getting it.
Oh, Jimmy, listen. Don't worry about coming and get the truck because we coming to get you. Bars. Hey, Jimmy, never mind. Listen. Mortobelo, Mamma Mia, Pizzeria, Gabagoo. Don't even worry about coming and get your truck because we coming to get you. You just make sure that we can find you so we could make more charges on top of whatever we already have because we will find you anyway. So just please give me a run for my money. That to you. Bye.
Molly.
You're towing it this time.
Hey, Molly, you
Yes.
gotta pay attention to me for a minute.
I'm listening.
Okay. You have the right
DUI.
to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Okay,
You have
well,
the
we're
right to
gonna
an
tow it.
attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you at no cost if you desire. Okay, and you can choose to exercise these rights at any time. You have the right to have that attorney present before you answer any questions or make any statements, okay? And you can choose at any time to decline to make any statements or to request an attorney. Do you understand, Molly?
What I'm going to do right now,
Okay. And you are being audio and video recorded. It is 7:25 on Wednesday, September 4th.
therefore, that would let
Okay.
you use the blue.
Do you have anything on you that's going to poke, stick, or cut me? Okay. Do you have anything in the car that you want to go to jail with you?
No, I want my stuff to go in the
don't have
truck.
drugs in your
Okay. Do you want your phone to go with you, or do you want your phone to go in the truck?
I want my phone to go in the truck because I want my husband to have it.
Okay. But he just said the truck's probably getting towed. So, do you want the
Then
phone?
what do I do?
I would want my phone if I were you, so I could call for a ride if I end up needing one.
You arrested.
Well, you're very clearly under the influence, Molly.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's like the cop already took the determination. The cop already took the determination. Like, listen, it don't matter what you say. Like, you need to, like, it might as well stop acting. Might as well be yourself. Because it don't matter how you act right now. You still going in. So tough it up, Buttercup.
All right, go ahead and widen your stance a little bit for me. I'm going to make sure you don't have anything sharp on you. Okay. As much as you can. Okay. I know. I still gotta check. It'd be crazy if I didn't check, right? I still gotta do my job. Pullman 4581 in custody. Also. Can you generate a DUI and attach Paul 9's vehicle and driver?
Oh, God. Please.
Here, turn around this way for me just a little bit so that way I don't have to turn you so much, okay? I'll get all of those, okay? You need what? You need in front? Yeah, I can put them in front. Give me just a second to get these coins, okay? Can you take a step back so I can get the coins?
We can go from there. Okay? That sound good, Jimmy?
Okay. Alright, let me get the coins.
Listen, I heard like 45 cents falling off her pocket. How much you think it fell off her pocket? I heard falling off her pocket between 45 to 35 cents. I could be wrong.
Before I forget about them, and then I'll put them in front.
Hold on. We need to investigate. We need to investigate. You know that what we do here is investigative journalism. You are listening to Jrod on Point with the best chat room in the whole true crime. You are listening to a great community. We need to investigate all together. Let's go. So we could see that right now.
To get these coins, okay? Can you take?
She gonna get her coins. Yeah, I remember, Amy, that when even Ann Taylor was talking about the credibility of one of the witnesses and shit like that. I remember. I do though. I think Ann Taylor was talking about this lady Molly though. I think Ann Taylor was talking about Molly Holly here on the screen right now. I think if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. In my opinion, I think that Ann Taylor was talking about this one possible witness right here. And he's like, Ann Taylor was like, yeah, go ahead, bring her in. Ann Taylor was like, yeah, bring her in. Listen, we know about her. listen, let's put it like this, right? If Moscow PD did like the worst investigation ever on this case, right? Do you think that Ann Taylor will investigate like Ann Taylor private investigators, well paid, that she put to work right away? Ann Taylor was inside of the house investigating shit, taking like she was taking a look personally to everything in the house. I bet you Ann Taylor put her private investigators to work right away simultaneously at the same time the cops. Give me all you got. And if this lady was anywhere on the radar, I'm gonna tell you right now, Ann Taylor know more about this lady than what this lady know about herself. And right now on the poll, if we go to the poll real quick, I want to go to the poll. Right now, the poll asks for you to vote. Do you think that DoorDash driver is trustworthy or manipulated due to drugs and DUI charges? Right now, with 92% manipulated due to drugs and DUI charges. So in other words, what they try to tell you is that it's a possibility that the state, in the same way they have fabricated evidence in this case, is the possibility that the state is also included in fabricating witnesses that doesn't exist, and they only doing it because they compromise on their legal personal life, and the state is offering an olive brand, like, you do something for me, I do something for you. But at the same time, they're only making it worse if they bring this lady, and this lady is not a legit witness. If the state trying to use this lady, and whatever the lady say on the stand, the defense team has something to confirm that she's lying on the stand. If Molly thought that she had problems at that moment of her life, the problems will double up soon as she get arrested for lying in court. And you know she will snitch on Bill Thompson. You know she will snitch on Bill Thompson right away. She'll know what she's facing right away. She'll snitch on everyone right away. Oh, yeah, listen, this is what's going on. Dylan Mortensen called me. She put an order in. I told her, yes, I'm working. This is how possibly the story goes with what I know. This is how the story goes with what I know, and this is just a movie script, right? Here comes Dylan Mortensen after everyone is dead or dying. She called the DoorDash driver because she knows her somehow on the life, and call her like, yo, you working? Yeah, I'm working. All right, I'm gonna put an order in. I need you to bring it here. I need you to bring it here, not no one else. I need you to pick it up and bring it here. All right, cool. Everything else is where we at today. And it's a possibility that Dylan Mortensen call the DoorDash driver to make sure that she's the one to bring the order that she's gonna put through Santa's phone to bring it to the house. That's what my movie script, will look like. Tell me your opinion in the chat or the comments down below if you're rewatching. Thank you so much for the rewatch. Yes. Let's continue. Great show, ladies and gentlemen. Great show.
Take a step back so I can get the
We
coins.
can go from there. Okay? That sound good, Jimmy?
Okay. All right, let me get the coins before I forget about them, and then I'll put them in front.
I think Lucy's right. I think that was 11 cents and pennies though. We're gonna investigate that. I almost got it though. I almost got it though. Hold on. We got it. Houston, we got it. Houston, we got it. You see, I was wrong. We were both wrong though. We was both wrong. Yeah, the phones. It says the phone call to the DoorDash was made through Santa's phone. Oh no, hold on. It was, hold on. It was made, the order was made on Santa's account. Yes, that confirmed. Yeah, Amy. The order was on Santa's account. But for them to make it look good, right? And it could be Ethan's phone using Santa's account or paying it with Santa's card. That's not quite clear yet. But we do know that the order allegedly was for Santa. In my movie script, I see Dylan Mortensen calling the DoorDash driver because he knows her because the life, especially if Dylan Mortensen or anyone inside of the house is selling drugs, and that person, the DoorDash driver, could be a customer of the house. And that's how Dylan Mortensen knows the DoorDash driver. Plus, it's always convenient to know a DoorDash driver or a private driver. It's always convenient, especially for a college person or a college student, to know people like that, to have connections with people like that. So if you ask me, in my personal opinion, my movie script possibly will have Dylan Mortensen reaching out to the DoorDash driver. So that means that Dylan Mortensen gotta have the DoorDash driver phone number saved on her phone. Or let's say the DoorDash driver was known around the house for multiple reasons, not just delivering food, but picking up drugs, if that was the case. And let's say Santa could have the DoorDash driver phone number on her phone, but Dylan Mortensen got the DoorDash driver phone number out of Santa's phone, and then she saved it on her phone as it's being collaborated in court. That at some point of the night, Dylan Mortensen saved a contact. That could be the DoorDash driver phone number contact that she got out of Santa's phone. Exactly, Amy Conway. And also delivering as, because you have the excuse as a custody, as a drug user, you have the excuse that you are a DoorDash driver. So that way the cops could see you out there all the time. And if they stop you, you tell them that you are DoorDashing, right? So that way, if you're moving drugs, you don't look that suspicious. The problem is when cops know that you are a drug user and you say you door dashing, they know for a fact you moving drugs somehow. Yeah, moving drugs for the frats and shit like that. That's a possibility. But yeah, about the change, it was like 75 cents or more, almost $1 in change. I heard a couple of quarters. I heard like a quarter. I did hear a quarter, but it was like 3/4 and some change.
I'm gonna come looking for you, Jimmy. Huh?
The cop tell Jimmy like, "Do we have to go and look for you?" The cop, the cop tell Jimmy over the phone like, "Do we have to come and get you?"
So, Bex, same with.
So I literally, he's telling, yeah, Jimmy's in trouble right now. She already snitched on him. The truck is his and shit like that. She said that that's not her drugs and shit. So literally, the cop just told him on the phone like, "Do we have to come and get you?" Literally, she said, "That's not my truck. I don't know what you're talking about. What drugs you're talking about? You're gonna have to talk to him. You talk to Jimmy, Michael, Michelle. I don't know. You need to talk to them. I don't know what you're talking about. I thought you was about to arrest me for a DUI. What's going on here?
Ways in the back. There you go.
I like to get permission.
Perfect.
I just want to see if people are going to cooperate and take ownership. That's my thing. When doing my job, right, I like to see if people are going to take ownership, or if they're going to keep denying. Then I back them into a corner. Okay? So
Nerve damage. She wanted him in front.
Yeah, he did it for me last time. I couldn't hold him back
Molly,
there.
I know
you gotta get some help, girl.
I don't even have.
So, in other words, the cop is telling Jimmy, listen, I know you, I know her, we have dealt with you before. Here's what's going on. She's gonna go to jail for DUI and drug possession. The vehicle is yours, so you also gonna get charged with that. Cause she say now we need to figure it out in court whose drugs is that. Cause guess what? She said that that's not hers, but it's your car. So here's the deal. You don't make me chase you, probably beat you up a little bit and take you to jail, or you just walk in at the PD and you still go to jail, but you will not get rough house. I think it's a good deal. If I were you, just advising, give up, still be on your way to come and get the truck. So like that, by the time you get here, we get you and we get the truck. We get her. We take y'all all together like a happy family, and y'all all go to jail together like a happy family. How about you do that, and you don't make me waste my time dragging you to my car? I bet you Jimmy gonna say like, I'm on my way.
Have anything to do with Justin anymore, or any of them.
Drug, you gotta get help with drugs.
Molly, you sure you don't have any needles on you?
No, I don't
Okay,
have anything
'cause-
here.
Okay. Because I'm breastfeeding a baby. I really don't want to get stuck.
Anything on me.
Okay.
I'm not a bad person.
We're waiting on the flood right now.
She hyperventilating and shit. Right now, she's thinking like, damn, I should have took a hit before I stopped. The fuck? She's like, God damn it. She's like, I had it packed up and ready to go. I should have just done it right there in front of the cop. Fuck it. I should have known, man. I should have known I was about to go anyway. Might as well take a heat right there in front of the cop. Not advice to no one. Please don't behave like that. Not good to act like that. This is all jokes. Oh, Lord. For the serious people out there.
Oh, God.
Experienced drug user or dealer. Does that sound accurate?
Okay, we're going to go to my car. I'm right behind.
Jimmy! Jimmy! I know, but I need to know where he wants me to use my
You're
phone
talking
and my
like somebody
keys.
that's
You're
experienced.
gonna
Well,
take
that's
it
up
with
to
you.
you.
Knowing the law
Yeah,
about
they're your
I
stuff.
know, I would
search
like to
and
talk to
seizure.
him. He's on my
I'm just
phone.
saying, that
You can
sounds
talk to
pretty
him after.
experienced.
Right now, you
I
don't
know,
have
but
a
We're not
right.
going to leave until we have your phone.
So, in other words, the cop is telling him, like, dog, listen, if I were you, might as well cooperate. Because if you don't cooperate right now, you're not looking pretty, dog. Pause, no diddy, no doubt. Like, listen, it seems like you sound like you're a nice guy, but you take very bad decisions. So, me as a cop, with guys like you, will find you and we drag you to the cop car. Here's the deal. I will do that to you. The cop is talking to Jimmy. Jimmy's driving out of state right now as we speak. She's like, yeah, listen, yeah, I'm on my way. 5 more minutes. Yeah, I'll be right there, man. 5 more minutes. I'm about to pull up right now, and she's driving the opposite way down to Mexico.
And your keys. Yeah. I'm not gonna leave without your property.
I don't know if I'm gonna take my phone with me because he can't drive the Subaru without them.
He can drive the Subaru without your phone though.
Yeah.
And if you end up needing the keys, then one of them will bring me the keys.
Jimmy.
We'll just solve our problems.
Yeah. Let's go back to her car. You can talk to him in a second.
Please, just let me talk to him. Why?
Sounds like he's having a real fun conversation with your boyfriend, so I'm gonna leave him alone.
Yeah, you see what I'm trying to tell you? The cop lady's like, well, it seems like he's having a very fun conversation with Jimmy right now. He literally is telling him, like, you know, I will drag you to the car, right? Like, I'm just saying, like right now, you don't have an option at all. Listen, I'm being nice that I'm still talking to you. Like you say that you're on your way here. I'm letting you know what will happen if you're not on your way here. I know I'm wasting my time, but at least I'm giving you a courtesy warning. I'm gonna have to put hands on you. Like you might get hurt in the process. So how about me and you avoid all that trouble and you be on your way here? How about that? Jimmy, don't hang up and make sure you get here within the next 5 minutes, because if not, PSA, I will find you. I think that's the conversation that the cop is actually having with this guy at this moment. I think, I swear to God, I'm saying we heard him, right? I think that's the perfect conversation though. It's like, I guess he don't have nothing there, nothing else to do, and he just want to be fair. Yeah, Amy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Listen, I really don't have nothing going on right now. I got time. Listen, we could talk about this, right? Ain't nothing going on. She's the one that got caught with it, right? I know it's your truck, but you see, you don't have to worry about that because she was driving the truck. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you didn't know what she was doing while you wasn't in the truck, right? So it's like you don't have to worry about you coming here and talk to me, right? And in the back of his head, na 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 na. You see the fin of the shark. No. Yeah. Shit. You make sure you get here or I will get you. It is what you pick. Now you're gonna have to pick and choose your decisions in this moment. You have to take it to the chin like a grown adult. What you going to do? Is you on your way here?
My phone. Okay, my phone. It's not his phone. I don't know what car I'm going to.
The Pullman one. I realized I didn't tell you that. So.
What do you want going up your dog?
Hey, big shout out. It hit different. Big shout out to Pullman PD. Keep up the great work. It hit different. Big shout out to Pullman PD on the screen right now. Big shout out. It hit different doing their work. We support all the boys and girls in blue, the ones that are not corrupted. It hit different. All those that are doing a great job and not letting yourself get corrupted. Keep up the good work. Great job. Let's go.
I don't understand that. You're gonna have to speak English.
I need to talk to him, please. Why are you not letting me?
Yeah, it's like True Crime King saying like, yeah, those drugs are fake. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, you see that little pouty substance in there? That's all fake. That's crushed pills or some shit. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, right.
Talk to him.
He's not an attorney. You don't have the right to talk to him.
Well, so last time you let me talk to him.
Hey, Molly, put your hands on the car so I can get it unlocked and get you sitting down.
I did. You've already talked to him. Okay, they've already let you talk to them. You talked them through the whole process.
Molly, what's right here? Oh, yeah, that's just the cup part. Stress me out.
Does she sound like a girl throwing a fit? She sounds like a child throwing a fit right now. Am I wrong for saying that? Beep beep.
No. All right, have a seat.
Thank you, Amy Conway. Very so much appreciated.
Can I explain a ticket to her real quick?
Oh, yeah. He's going to explain your ticket real quick. I'll actually take her license and registration unless you need it.
That to you. This is just a infraction. It's just a ticket. It's not like address right here, phone number right here, and a website right here if you have any questions. On this side, there's 4 options to take care of the citation. Choose which option you want to take care of it with. Complete.
I gotta tell ya, I don't know. You see, I have to send big shout out to the good cops, because those good cops, you could tell they have patience. Like the good cops, they apply the law, they do what they need to do, but they being cool about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you act up and you take it there, it's gonna get there. But at the same time, if you play cool and shit like that, they just like, you know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? So big shout out to those cops that actually are good to people and you know handle things in a proper way. I want to send a shout out to those good cops out there. Keep up the good work. We support you 100% here. Keep up the good work.
The bottom in its entirety, and make sure you get it back when you can. You understand that? Okay. Do you have any questions for me? I told you last time you get help.
No, you know what happened? Amy, what happened is that she's faking crying. She fake crying. So she does that, you know, the sniffing shit. She just fake crying, you know what I mean? And the sniffle part of the sniffle part of thing is part of her crying, her fake cry. You know what I'm saying? When you fake crying, you yeah, you fake crying. That's what it is though. But yeah, I don't think that have anything to do with meth though. Yeah. Yeah, you know, it could happen if they sniffing that shit. If they sniffing that shit, yeah, it could happen though. I give you that.
Driving around town? I didn't do anything to you. You did this to yourself.
Is she blaming the cop right now? Is she really blaming the cop right now? It sounds like she either gonna start snitching or talking about some compromise shit. Hold on, we need to pay attention. The 17 people watching right now, pay attention.
This is just a infraction. It's just a ticket. It's not like it's address right here, phone number right here, and a citation, choose which option you want to take care of it with. Complete the bottom in its entirety, and make sure you get it back when you can. You understand that? Okay. Do you have any questions for me? I told you last time you need to get help. You haven't done it.
She's whispering to the cop. I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to listen to what she's telling the cop right now.
Driving around town? I didn't do anything to you. You did this to yourself. Who? The guy you're hanging out with last night?
Total 510. Could you
We're gonna end the poll. We're gonna end the poll right now. We got 37 votes. We're gonna end the poll. Big shout out to Lucy. Thank you so much for sharing that link, though. Thank you so much, very so much. Appreciate it. $150 subs. Hopefully, by the time she see her channel again, we got some good subscriptions going her way. Big shout out to CHRISTY Nevada. Please make sure everyone go and subscribe to a great content creator. Big shout out to Lucy Morningstar. Make sure everyone click like, subscribe, and share CHRISTY Nevada's content. It's paying on top. It's paying on in the description. And make sure you go and let her know that you're coming from Jrod On Point, the On Point family. Matt, love, and support.
confirm that the vehicle taps expired May 24th? That's affirmative showing.
Yeah, right now she's talking about some shit. I'm trying to listen to what she's saying, though. He said, I told you last time that we catch you, you're gonna get hold. Oh, hold on.
Your phone number right here and a website right here if you have any questions. On this side, there's 4 options to take care of the citation. Choose which option you want to take care of it with. Complete the bottom in its entirety, and make sure you get it back when you can. You understand that? Okay. Do you have any questions for me? I told you last time you need to get help.
He said, I told you last time that if we catch you, you're gonna get hold.
Driving around town? I didn't do anything to you. You did this to yourself.
Oh, she's blaming the cops for what she's going through right now. Wow. She's blaming the cops like they were not supposed to do that. Like, I'm in the middle of an investigation. I'm a confidential informant. Why you doing this shit to me? Got you, Amy.
This is just a infraction. It's just a ticket. It's not like it's address right here, phone number right here, and a website right here if you have any questions. On this side, there's 4 options to take care of the citation. Choose which option you want to take care of it with. Complete the bottom in its entirety, and make sure you get it back when you can. You understand that? Okay. Do you have any questions for me? I told you last time you need to get help. Driving around town? I didn't do anything.
She said, I can't believe that you doing this to me. I can't believe that you're doing this to me. Is you serious?
You did this to yourself. Who? The guy you're hanging out with last night?
Total 510. Could you confirm that the vehicle taps expired
Yeah, they talking about something about the guy that you was hanging around the last time.
Your phone number right here and a website right here if you have any questions. On this side, there's 4 options to take care of the citation. Choose which option you want to take care of it with. Complete the bottom in its entirety, and make sure you get it back when you take it. You understand that? Okay. Do you have any questions for me? I told you last time you get help. You haven't done it yet. You driving around town crying? I didn't do anything to you. You did this to yourself.
You think I hang out with them?
Who?
Feedbacks, I don't know.
The guy you were hanging out with last
Total 510, could you confirm that the vehicle tap expired May 24th?
That's affirmative, showing 531.24 on a Chevy Cruze.
Well, I can.
I can.
He's the least of my concerns. But my concerns are you guys are slinging dope.
Excuse me, we're slinging it, really?
Slinging it,
Okay, that's
yeah.
The cop just said that she's slinging dope. Yeah, no, not just nosy, but you could tell that they know that she know things, like, you know what I mean, like they already know that she'll snitch on anyone, you know what I mean, so they just, like, you know what I mean, treating her almost like a confidential informant type of shit.
Who?
feedbacks, I don't know.
The guy you were hanging out with last
Total 510, could you confirm that the vehicle tap expired May 24th?
That's affirmative, showing 531.24 on a Chevy Cruze.
Well, I can.
I can.
He's the least of my concerns.
So whoever she's talking about, the cop is saying that that's the least of his worries right now. Could she be talking about Bryan Kohberger? Could she probably said that? Big shout out to Joy Aguilera. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Could that be Bryan Kohberger? Could she be saying anything, including Bryan Kohberger, in that conversation, and due to the cop know that that's an Idaho full matter, that's why he said, I'm not worrying about that right now. I'm not worrying about him right now. And she was just talking about Bryan Kohberger. Or she was just talking about a drug dealer. Like the cop said, wow, the guy that you was with last time. The guilters could take that as some way, somehow, try to connect this lady to Bryan Kohberger some way, somehow. The pro burgers could use that like that. They could use that thought. Listening to this, they could use that thought and utilize it for content to push false narratives and shit. Like, try to make it sound like this lady is any way, shape, or form connected or linked somehow to Bryan Kohberger. Let's continue.
But my concerns are you guys are slinging dope.
Excuse me, we're slinging it, really?
Slinging it, yeah.
Oh, he said that we have a concern that you slinging dope. Like that she's the drug dealer.
Yeah, those are concerns. However, when I stopped you, I had no idea who you were. Okay, so If you think I'm just following you around,
I
I was
don't think you're
merely
following
in
me around.
Walmart enjoying my
I
dinner.
don't think you're following me around. Somebody said.
Yeah, the cop is saying that. The cop is saying that, but he just probably hiding the fact that they know that she's a junkie. They know if they somehow find an excuse to stop her, they knew for a fact they would find something like the last time. But he just be nice and kind and be like, hey, I'm not chasing you around to get you in trouble. I didn't even know that it was you. Stupid.
Well, I'm not harassing you because of Justin, whoever. So, okay? But I'm harassing you because you use drugs. You have to stop. When you get home. Okay? Have you tried treatment?
So the cop is saying like something about treatment, looking for help for her about it.
Do you want treatment? What's that? Well, okay. Well, we'll let you get going.
I don't. We're not going yet. We're sitting here.
Okay, well, you don't want to talk to me, so I'll leave you alone. How about you?
Throwing that out there too, okay? And then we can go from there.
So all this time, so all this time, so all this time, the cop's still talking to Jimmy. Whoa.
No, I'll tell you everything as we go. So, just so you know, drug possession in the state of Washington now is just a misdemeanor. Okay? I'll bring it to you.
So the cop is like trying to convince him that whatever is gonna happen to him is gonna be a misdemeanor type of shit, just to make sure that he don't have to chase him around to go and get him. He really try to lure him to come to the side so you don't have to chase him around.
I need that.
He's already in trouble.
What's he in trouble with?
Well, that's DUI.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's never been in jail before except one time for 3 hours. And that turned out to be illegal and she shouldn't have been there for.
Yeah. So,
Would you ask him about the dog too while you got him on the phone?
I don't know that that was. Maybe it was. But literally, I haven't been arrested and stopped people one time in my life. I just want you to get that's why you obviously know and that's what happened. Because I want to see people get caught.
Dear cops, football coach, and everything else.
What's that?
You could start over, mostly.
No, I don't. So how do you get into drug stuff?
Why?
It's not, I think.
I'm not.
What do you think?
The cop is trying to get information from her. That's what the cop is doing right now. He's trying to get any type of information from her.
Blood said from last time.
Exactly what I said.
So it's just for.
Okay, her property's right
Is this?
in there. Huh?
You need to get. Is this her property?
Yeah.
you want to get going? I'll get her phone and shit.
He said he'd drop it off when he was done with it because I don't know what they were doing. They were still in the middle of a conversation.
I think he's trying to get consent from me, but it's a
Okay.
little bit past that, I think. So.
I can wait if I need to. It's not that big
We'll
of a
get
deal.
it to you.
Okay.
Thank you for doing this.
Yeah. Hey, Molly, is it okay if he drops it off when he's done talking to him? Okay, well, either way, you can't talk to him.
So the thing is, right, that if they leave her phone, if they leave her phone within the truck, it becomes part of the evidence. So then that'll be the way for the cops to link her to the drugs and to the whole situation. You know what I mean? So I think it's a mistake if she leave the phone at the truck, because then now she will get charged. Like, there's no way that she'll be able to fight it in court if she don't take her phone with her. Like any of her property is at the truck at the moment of towing, it's a wrap. She cannot deny that she's part of the whole situation, and they both will get booked with it.
So I can either wait here for him to be done with the call and hang up, and then I put your phone in property, or we can go back to the station and get started on what we need to get done, and he can bring it to us. But either way, I can't let you talk to him. It's up to you.
Let me go see what he's...
Okay.
In other words, you're a big girl, act like it. Stop acting like you're a victim. Take it to the chin, giddy up, and tell me what you're about to do. Come on, stop playing games.
What happened now?
So now we go back to our holding facility, Pullman's holding facility, and I have some paperwork to go through with you. Okay, and you'll be in a holding cell for a little while after I get that, after I go through that with you and get her done.
Yeah, exactly, Amy Conway. Then that now her cell phone will be part of that evidence in that case, instead of that phone being on her commissary by the time she get out from jail. Then now the phone is gonna be part of the case against her. Even the cop is telling her, like, well, might as well take your phone with you. It's like the cop is, they not advising her, but you just like, yo, decide what you're gonna do. You know what I mean? Type of thing. But yeah, the cell phone will become evidence, because the phone, the drugs will be all attached on evidence in the same case. Yeah, even the jacket, anything that is hers at the truck, by the time everything gets inventory, is a wrap.
I don't want to get never in trouble, so.
Okay.
We'll just get it to you. So
Okay.
we'll head to the PD as soon as we're done with the vehicle and everything.
Okay.
And we'll take care of the dog and all that stuff.
Perfect. Okay. All right, Molly, are you good with him bringing it to us? You want to what? I can't hear you, Molly.
Don't have any choice to do it.
It's up to you. I can wait here for him to be done on the phone and hang up, or I can go back to the station and he can drop it off. But it's just the longer you're gonna be waiting.
You see, if you ask me, the cops are being very nice and lenient. The cops, big shout out to Pullman PD, they've been very nice and very lenient with the subject. In this case, Molly Holly. They've been very nice. They giving her nice options. Big shout out to those good cops in Pullman PD. They've been very fair. Yes, Amy Conway. They are being very nice and polite, and that's a big shout out.
Waiting, because either way, you're not making phone calls on it. So you just want what? Molly, I can't hear you. Molly, I still can't hear you. There's a lot of plastic in between us. You gotta talk loud. Okay, we'll get going then and get started, and they'll bring it to us.
Lucy, Jrod, stop. Lucy, Jrod, stop being nice. This is not the Jrod that I know. Stop. Like, you see, this is when Jrod goes commercial. This is some bullshit. You see, Jrod is compromised. He'll you see, Jrod is changing right now. No, this right here, this is no. He compromised. He's been too nice to the cops. She's Lucy's like, the fuck they not. Big shout out to Lucy Lou. Big shout out to Lucy. She's like, the fuck they not. Well, fuck. Jrod, is you sick? Jrod, is you taking your meds, Jrod? Like, fuck wrong with you? Jrod, who the fuck you talking to? Like, do you know that I'm in the chat, Jrod? What's wrong with you? Big shout out to Heather Fitzgerald, though. We appreciate you so much. You're the best. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here, though. But you see, shit right here. They still talking to Jimmy. Yes. They still talking to Jimmy, Lucy. They still have Jimmy on the phone. Didn't I told you? Didn't I told you? The Jimmy's on the phone with the cop, but he's driving the opposite way back to Mexico. The cop is a dumbass. The cop is a dumbass. He tipped him off saying what he said while Jimmy's on speakerphone. Fucking dumbass. You're never gonna catch Jimmy. I don't know who the fuck you talking to. Jimmy who? Jimmy who? He be Michael by the time you find him. Stop playing. Listen, Jimmy is gonna make him. Is gonna make you chase him. That's what Jimmy gonna do. That's Jimmy's plan right now. Jimmy's like, yeah, the guy been for 45 minutes on the phone with me. Shit, I'm already in Mexico. No.
Ballman 458 route to holding. Starting mileage 553.0.
Confirming 553.0.
From. He does. He is very aware.
Heather, he wanna make sure that he keep her cell phone for evidence. That's what I think he's doing, though. Because remember, Jimmy's phone number is in the cell phone that he had on his hands right now, which is her cell phone. So her being a dumb that she is, that you see that she don't know how to shut the fuck up. This is late night. This is late night true crime with Jrod on point. Well, as you can see that she don't know how to shut the fuck up. The cop knows that she's weak as fuck, though. You know what I'm saying? The cop knows she's weak as fuck. They made the bed for her. Actually, fuck that. She made her own bed. The bitch left the phone. Stupid. The fuck is stupid motherfucker. You see, she's not a victim of the choices that she take for herself. I cannot say that she's a victim at all whatsoever, because she's not. Like, she took all these decisions herself. All these decisions she took it up on it. Lucy, Jimmy's in Mexico. He gone. He gone. Jimmy who? He be Manuelito by the time you catch him.
Deputy Alcantara told him.
Amy Conway. Amy Conway. Amy Conway said, Jimmy at the airport. He talking to the cop waiting to abort. Listen, he booked the tickets on his way to the airport. He had ticket express. Yeah, he had ticket express. And on his way to the airport, while talking to the cop, he bought the ticket. Jimmy at the airport.
Yeah, so we're gonna go back to the Pullman holding facility, and I'm gonna go through the DUI paperwork with you. And then once that's complete, I'm gonna put you in a holding cell while I finish my end of the paperwork. And have you ever had a DUI before?
It is pending.
Okay.
Oh, her DUI is pending. So as we speak, as she's getting arrested for his second DUI, the first DUI is still pending in court. And this is her second DUI while one is pending. She's cooked. She'll do any type of deal with the prosecution. She'll do any type of deal with the prosecution along. She will have no license no more. Her license is bye-bye. Her license, it will be gone. Second DUI, while you have an open DUI case in court that you have not plead out to, and you fighting your first DUI, and now you get a second DUI while that case is still pending, you will do any deal with the prosecution as long as the prosecution help you to at least knock off one of the DUIs, so you'll be able to get your license back. You do anything for that. These ladies compromised, man. Ain't nothing this lady could say in court. Jimmy at the airport. Is nothing that this lady could say in court that'll be credible at all whatsoever.
Okay, so I don't believe pending counts, but as long as you don't have any history of failing to appear for court, warrants being issued, prior DUIs.
County units, third party report of a domestic 261 Hardy Road, Lamont.
Then
Lucy, they had like what? They had like a whole hour of a full interrogation to that lady. Cause that was literally a full interrogation. Are you right?
I will. Okay. Then if you don't have any history.
All right, this lady, we have watched this lady. We have watched this lady. We have watched this lady this long. Okay, let's be serious. We have watched this lady for this long, and at this point of the footage, she has not mentioned the Idaho 4. She has not mentioned the college students. She has not mentioned Bryan Kohberger at all whatsoever. Because even early in the early footage, in the early session, we could not pinpoint. Yes, they were talking about that guy that she was hanging out with, but that could be anyone. We couldn't really pinpoint, and we not heard the name Bryan Kohberger at no point in time. So at this moment of the footage, this long into the footage, this lady has not mentioned the Idaho 4 nor the name Bryan Kohberger. Is very interesting to see that this long into the footage, this lady has not mentioned that she's a witness for the Idaho 4. Let's continue.
Of that I can see when I check your criminal history, then you'll be released within about 6 hours from the holding facility. Okay. And when you're released, it'll be straight from Pullman, so you'll be able to have somebody pick you up if they're available. Okay, you won't be booked into the jail in Colfax unless you have prior DUIs. We don't do that. You what?
I'm supposed to testify against Bryan next year.
Bryan?
Yep, I did all the girls over in Moscow.
Well, this won't change.
So Lucy, you said that this happened September 2024. Confirm. Big shout out to Lucy Lou.
Any of that.
She talking to this cop like she's gonna go to take her out on tea or something. Oh, girl, you gonna go with me to tea day? Are we going to play bingo? Ooh, girl. She talking to her like they about to go out or something. What?
He does. He is very aware. Deputy Alcantara told him.
Listen, Molly lawyer, if he or she get to see this body cam footage, he or she be like, but listen, why you didn't shut up? You want me to represent you, but you don't shut up. You don't shut up. I got you, Lucy. I got you. If you want me to represent you, but you don't shut up. You don't know how to shut up. You left your phone and shit. Is you fucking serious? You left your phone with a fucking cop. Dodo. What the fuck?
Making phone calls on it, so. You just want what? Molly, I can't hear you. Molly, I still can't hear you. There's a lot of plastic in between us. You gotta talk loud. Okay, we'll get going then and get started, and they'll bring it to us. Pullman 458 en route to holding. Starting mileage 553.0.
Confirming 553.0.
From. He does. He is very aware. Deputy Alcantar told him. Yeah, so we're going to go back to the Pullman holding facility, and I'm going to go through the DUI paperwork with you. And then once that's complete, I'm going to put you in a holding cell while I finish my end of the paperwork. And have you ever had a DUI before?
It is pending.
Okay. Okay, so I don't believe pending counts, but as long as you don't have any history of failing to appear for court, warrants being issued, prior DUIs.
County units, third-party report of a domestic.
All right, she said she never been in trouble, but she have a DUI pending. She still try to force the cop to think that first that she did a first physical test for a DUI, she passed it flawlessly. Then the cop told her like, no, you did not. You got arrested for it. And then now she keep lying to the cop saying that she had never been in trouble before. And yes, we're doing some investigative journalism. We're trying to find that session when she mentioned, because I heard in the chat, Amy Conway and Lucy Lou, they saying that they heard I have headphones right now on me and everything, the volume is cranked up. We're doing some investigative journalism right now. We are looking for that segment where the girls heard Molly saying something. They said that that she mentioned the name Bryan or something like that. We are in the search of that right now as we speak. You are listening to Jrod on Point. Big shout out to the ladies and the guys in the chat. Big shout out to GG's.
261 Hardy Road, Lamont.
Then I will. Okay. Then if you don't have any history of that I can see, when I check your criminal history, then you'll be released within about 6 hours from the holding facility. Okay. And when you're released, it'll be straight from Pullman. So you'll be able to have somebody pick you up if they're available. Okay, you won't be booked into the jail in Colfax unless you have prior DUIs. We don't do that.
So they're not gonna do that to her because she has not been convicted of it. It's pending. She has not been found guilty. It's still pending. It's still within the process of the court. So that's why they're not gonna treat her like that. Lucy Lou say, here it comes. Get your headphones ready. We are doing some investigative journalism here. Amy Conway, Lucy Lou, Twistle Sticks, and can be dispersed. Big shout out, hit different. Please make sure everyone go subscribe to CHRISTY Nevada. Please make sure everyone please go to the comment ping on top and make sure you go and subscribe to CHRISTY Nevada. Big shout out to her. This could not be happening without her. The links to her channel and the video is all in the description. Make sure y'all go and show her some love from Jrod on Point, the On Point family. Let's go.
You what? Within about 6 hours from the holding facility. Okay. And when you're released, it'll be straight from Pullman, so you'll be able to have somebody pick you up if they're available. Okay, you won't be booked into the jail in Colfax unless you have prior DUIs. We don't do that. You what?
I'm supposed to testify against Bryan next year.
Bryan?
Yep, I killed all the girls over in Moscow.
Well, this you'll be able to have somebody pick you up if they're available. Okay, you won't be booked into the jail in Colfax unless you have prior DUIs. We don't do that. You what?
I'm supposed to testify against Bryan next year.
Bryan?
Right here, ladies. Right here. Right here. Right here, ladies. Lucy, clip it, clip it. Clip it, Lucy. Make sure that now that you know where he's at, you do what you do. I can't wait to see the video that you probably will make of this. Big shout out to Lucy, Heather Fitzgerald. I can't wait for Lucy's next video. I'm very happy to have Lucy here doing homework with me and Amy Conway. We very so much appreciated. Twistle Sticks and Kane, very so much appreciated. Thank you so much for that. Heather, I can't wait to see your next video. We're gonna make sure we share in the community post, as we always do. Very so much appreciated. Let's pay attention.
Won't be booked into the jail in Colfax unless you have prior DUIs. We don't do that. You what?
I'm supposed to testify against Bryan next year.
Bryan?
Yep, I killed all the girls over in Moscow.
Well, this won't change any of that.
Oh, she's mentioning it. She's mentioning it. She's mentioning it. Try to make it. She's trying to get some type of credit. This is what's going on, ladies. This is what's going on, ladies. Ladies in the chat. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm thinking that she's looking for some kind of credit. And she's saying that she's a witness. She's saying that she hope her testifying on Bryan's case doesn't get affected for this. Ladies, talk to me in the chat. We are doing some investigative journalism in Jrod On Point. We are the On Point family. Yes, yes, yes. Amy, we here. We put in the work. Thank you so much for being here. Very so much appreciated your time and dedication and loyalty. Big shout out to Amy Conway, boss lady in the chat. Let's pay attention. I know Lucy Lou's doing homework. I know Lucy doing homework.
Released, it'll be straight from Pullman, so you'll be able to have somebody pick you up if they're available.
And Amy, I 100% agree with you, Amy. I 100% agree with you. I think Bill Thompson might be pissed about this. Because if Bill Thompson was not about to use her in court, because they know she's not reliable, and they were about to not bring her to court, if that was if that was it, then let's say if Bill Thompson was not bringing her to testify due to that he know he cannot utilize her in court, but then now that she mentioned this in a body cam and it goes all over around the world now, if Bill Thompson don't bring her to court, they are gonna look stupid. Yeah, right. It might be an AI. That this is all, this is all AI, you know what I'm saying? Could it be? We don't know. It looks very real to me though. It does look very, very, very real to me. And Heather could see it from a mile away where they're coming from. It's very self-explanatory that they're even gonna try to say in court, oh, that could be AI. But it seems that it's a legit receipt. At this day today, it seems like to me, correct me if I'm wrong, Amy or Heather, it seems a very legit receipt to me. Correct me in the chat if we disagree, or correct me in the comment section if we disagree. But in my opinion, if Bill Thompson was not about to use this lady because he know that he got enough we just dealing, and he knew that he couldn't use this lady in court, and he was not about to use her, now he have to. Because if he doesn't, now he gonna look stupid in court, because now then Ann Taylor is gonna bring that up, and they're already looking bad. I totally agree with Amy. Yeah, I think that Bill Thompson, I think that this body cam footage could have hit a nerve. It could have hit a nerve on Bill Thompson, because it could throw the whole narrative off. Bill Thompson already fucked up his own narrative that he was about to use in trial against Bryan Kohberger, that he was the stalking allegations to match it up with the cell phone tower. We already know the cell phone tower information was a creation, is not based on facts. So on top, you create a false narrative of stalking, Bryan Kohberger stalking the victims, when in court on a survey hearing, you yell and threw a fit, saying out loud in court, yelling at a witness, saying you know for a fact that Bryan Kohberger did not stalk the victims. The witness said, you correct. The case, he was over that day. For those that were not paying attention in court, or for those that were not paying attention in court or to the hearing, y'all missed when Bill Thompson destroyed his own case in a survey hearing, confronting, crossing a witness. While he crossing the witness, instead of make the witness look stupid, he made his own self look stupid because he went against his own narrative that he was about to bring in court against Bryan Kohberger. Now he can't even use it. That's why he had to say now the PCA ain't shit, because he fucked up the whole case. He snitched on his own self and everything they were doing that day. But people slipping on it. People not thinking the shit that they need to be thinking of. Soon as he said in court that Bryan Kohberger never stalked the victims, and Ann Taylor saying there was no connection, their whole case crumbled that day. Because then everything else, every single hole that it was found within the investigation and in the way the prosecution been acting and everything else put together is a conspiracy to get away with murder. And they aiding and abetting the real killers. The University of Idaho, Moscow PD, and the people in charge, Bill Thompson, judges, everyone that he was involved in the prosecutorial and the prosecution side of things, the investigative body and the prosecution. If everything comes out, everybody's gonna get locked up.
Okay, you won't be booked into the jail in Colfax unless you have prior DUIs. We don't do that.
Because they said it, if you're a witness, if you know that you're being subpoenaed, if you've already been subpoenaed, that you know that you're part of the team of witness for this case for the prosecution, you are part of a gag order. You're not supposed to talk about this shit with no one. So in other words, here we watching the proof that Holly Molly or Molly Holly is breaking the gag order. Case closed.
You what?
I'm supposed to testify against Bryan next year.
Bryan?
Yep, I killed all the girls over in Moscow.
Well, this won't change any of that.
The DUI on my record was no.
Yeah, you remember that they halted a survey and shit to do damage control, and he got the judge. He put a late motion and shit though. They didn't even wait for Ann Taylor's response for him to actually agree with the prosecution and cock block the whole due process. And then he acted like he was offended. He acted that he was offended with Ann Taylor calling him out for due process. Then he acted like he was offended. Oh, but are you saying that we violating due process? Yeah, yes, the fuck you are. Yes. Yeah. Because the prosecution could have a concern. But you still have to wait. You have to be due process. You can't just it showed bias towards the prosecution. That what the judge did right there. That was bias to the prosecution. But at the end of the day, mission accomplished. It delayed the process and stopped the survey. So mission accomplished. They might get found down the line, but at the moment, for the time being, that was one of the situations that actually kept Kohberger locked up.
I think they would be more concerned about the drug use than the DUI, Molly.
Yeah, they tried though. They try to keep it in Moscow. But Judge fucked up, Lucy. Lucy, Judge fucked up because he knew that soon as he gave proof to the defense team that the court is being biased with the prosecution, when he agreed with that, when the judge agreed with that motion, it gave Ann Taylor the red flag to raise about court bias with the prosecution team. This is why it was no trouble for Judge to sign it off to go to Ada County, because he knew he fucked up, because he did show proof of bias and violation of due process within Layton County Court. When he took that decision to do so, he probably knew consciously that he don't want this case here, because either way he's about to retire and he's not about to be within the next 3 to 4 years pending on something that he put his dirty hands on it. Just like Chief Fry, it's time to retire. We gotta go. The next two, Bill Thompson and Scott Green. Watch. By the way, Lucy Lou, we totally agree with everything in chat. I want to put a stamp on everything that is on this chat. Jrod on point, totally agree with. Big shout out to Amy Conway. Big shout out to Lucy Morningstar. Big shout out. It hit different.
Six hours. That's just the maximum amount of time we can hold somebody. So if paperwork goes faster than that, it could be less than 6 hours.
Put me on 5-8 DUI. Show me how to hold it.
Ladies, I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. Lucy, let me know if we miss anything interesting on that chunk right there. Anyway, I'm gonna replay it in private and I'm gonna look at it in private and I'm gonna see if we miss anything on whatever we just skipped right now. Big shout out to Lucy and Amy Conway.
We're gonna come right through here. Okay, other side, please. Thank you. Someone open the door in. And then you can go have a seat in that chair, okay?
Ladies, is it me? But why she acted like she just got an ass whoop? Ladies, is it me? But why is she going inside of the police station or the Yale house like she just got her ass whooped by the cops while the cops being so nice to her? Is you fucking serious? And she all balled up. she'll ball up and shit like, oh my God, I'm a bad girl. Fuck out of here.
Right there.
Amy, I totally agree with you. I blame Hitler for not stopping this shit. Because Hitler right now has enough evidence of misconduct. For him to make sure that whatever he's saying is correct, he needed to allow to occur a frank hearing. The halfway frank hearing in private that they did, in reality, is not even considered a frank hearing. It could be considered preliminary to a frank hearing, but like it was in private, we did not got to the juice. We did not got to the meats and potatoes. And due to that, we, the public, don't know the meats and potatoes. It gives the judge the opportunity to lie and fake it like a frank hearing is not necessary because it's gag order and no one can see it. For the time being, job well done. Because even though in private, on the preliminary to a frank, the private hearing preliminary to a frank, I bet you everything that it was exposed on that, it was nuclear. And this is why the judge was so pissed off with Ray. And this is why Judge Hitler was so pissed off to Ray. Because in the earlier hearing, in the private hearing, everything got exposed. And even though everything got exposed, the judge still did not give an official in detail frank hearing. If he would have done that, this case would be over, and Judge Hitler knows. This is why I was telling ya that Judge Hitler is confirmed biased and compromised. Judge Hitler is the one forcing a fake, fabricated, through legal loopholes, railroad, kidnap, false imprisonment, and many others conspiracy charges that you could put on add on to it, aiding and abetting the fugitive, aiding and abetting killers, all for the cause of the University of Idaho, and they all gonna go down. It's a pleasure for me to be here, ladies.
Just a second.
Alcohol or drugs? Alcohol or drugs?
Drugs.
And I totally agree with Lucy Lou. And also his manufacturer. Because whatever receipts that they have are manufactured, is fabricated. How and why? Because it does not have facts. It does not have complete information. It does not have results of an investigation in total with all the documents and information available on the open. This is a failure of investigation. This is a failure of a prosecution. This is a failure and a loss for the state of Idaho and the educational system, the educational department. They are going to lose the University of Idaho and everything that they've been working for the past 100 years is all gonna be over because the culture and the cult of the Greek life that they created themselves. The little monster and assassins that they created came and bite him in the ass and dog eat dog. Dog kill dog. Dog eat dog. Dog eat dog. And you own children of the corn end up killing each other for a heartbroken because they pussy and they don't know how to take a loss. You, University of Idaho, don't know how to take a loss, and that's why you did what you did, aiding and abetting criminals up to this day today, and is still doing it as we speak. It's a pleasure for me to be here, ladies and gentlemen. But you know what? I think we have talked about this enough. I think we have talked about this enough. I think we get it. I think we get it. I think we get it. I don't even think that we need to share the link. I don't even think that we need to share the link to have no one on the panel because you know what? I think we cover what we needed to cover for the past 4 hours. Let's say three and some because the intro was pretty long. I think we have discovered the problem with the Idaho 4 Bryan Kohberger case. I gotta appreciate Lucy Lou. I gotta appreciate Emmy Conway. I gotta appreciate. Thank you so much for doing investigative journalism. Thank you so much to make this session, this focus team session, productive. I think we have covered enough for today. I gotta appreciate so much Amy Conway. I gotta appreciate Lucy Lou. Thank you so much for sitting down with me and doing investigative journalism, studying the tape, and having a discussion about it. I love it. Thank you for keeping me company. Thank you for keeping the information fluid and the conversation on point. Big shout out to Heather Fitzgerald. Big shout out to Amy Conway. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much for sticking to the whole conversation. But I think we have done a great job today. I think and I believe that us together has actually found details about this case as we watching the film. And I gotta say, ladies, very good job. And I appreciate sincerely from the bottom of my heart your support, your talent, your time, your patience, your likes, your subscribes, everything about y'all. Very much appreciate y'all, ladies. Thank you so much. Everyone that is watching in the background and just fall back and watch the content. Thank you so much. As long as you watching, I keep on dropping. You know what I'm saying? Like my boy, Hookah, my boy, big shout out to Hookah. Like my boy Hookah said, you know, if you keep watching, I keep on dropping. So big shout out to him. Big shout out to ya for being part of this great true crime community. And thank you for everything that y'all do for the true crime community and the chat. Thank you. And very so much. I appreciate it. So, ladies, I think we're gonna leave it here for this morning. It's gonna be a long weekend. Hopefully, I'll be here one more time during the weekend. I got a few things to do during the weekend, but hopefully, I'll be here having a conversation with ya in your show, Jrod on Point. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. To the ladies in the chat, much love. Thank you for your support. And as always, listen, believe in yourself, because I believe in you. If I did it, you could do it too. I ain't nothing special. I believe that you're going to take the best decisions in your life for yourself and for everyone around you. Love yourself, take care of yourself, so you'll be able to love and take care of others. Love you too, Amy Conway. Thank you so much for everything that you do for us. We keep you close to the heart. As always, saludos, hermana. Muchos amores y cariño. Lucy Star, Ohio, Buckeye Nation, stand up. Ohio in the building. Ohio is the true crime capital. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at yourself if you don't live in Ohio. Big shout out. Big shout out to Twizzle. Big shout out to Kane. Big shout out to CHRISTY, Nevada. Thank you so much. Make sure everyone go click like, subscribe to everyone that I just mentioned. And as always, I'm going to leave you with your favorite song. My favorite song. You so sexy. Have a good day. Good weekend, ladies. I'm going to see ya soon.
I'm over here and let me know your name, boy. Your sexy smile got me checking for your seal. You caught my eyes and I'm seeing if you're single. Do you wanna get to know me? Pero tampoco llegamos al piso. Y sin fantasear, vamos a la estratosfera, a lo espacial. Ponte el cinturón pa' que no te vayas a marear, porque este viaje te va